Hey, welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. And today we will be playing Subnautica Below Zero in a creative save and just doing some exploring, trying to find some cool stuff nobody's seen before, right? Um, but I am in my sea truck, at my bed, fuck, these guys again. Yeah, these guys will not hop my dick, bro. They do not like me at all. That's fine. Sometimes you gotta get a little bit creative. Yeah, how do you like? Did we finally reach the bottom? Or is it? This is just another wall, isn't it? These guys don't fucking stop following me, man. I'm just gonna get my fucking prawn suit and just fucking fire torpedoes at them, man. Because these guys are getting on me nerves. You don't get on me nerves, mate. They getting on me fucking nerves. Have we gotten close to the bottom? Starting to see a bit, a few small fishes here and there. Well, we just hit a fish. We have yet to get to the bottom. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't even get out to get to my stuff, so we're going back up. The reason, it's not because I'm scared, it's just because I need to have access to my prawn suit to fire torpedoes to get these fuckers away from my ass. So... Oh, hi there. Oh. Yeah, they do not like me at all. Okay. You wanna play, do ya? You wanna play, do ya? Oh, teleporter station. Forgot I had this. Okay. Be gone, you fuck. Hey. Yeah, that's right, get going. Get out of here.
Torpedo systems disengaged.
Shit. Hey. Oh shit. This is not good. Okay. Just sit here and wait for that shit to recharge. It'll recharge, right? Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Fuck. Fuck, I'm fucked. I am fucked. Okay. So this is an issue. You know, I didn't think that I would die like this. Yeah, sure. I may be creative, but it's still fucking terrifying. Hey, back up. I just might have to ditch the fucking prawn suit. Okay, okay, and we are going to get out of here, and we are going to get another prawn suit. That'll be 20 times better than this. And I can get all those other upgrades and stuff. It's fine. I'm in creative. But this might be my last video for a while. For FYI, just letting you all know that now. Mainly because I just graduated from school, like, not even that long ago. I am a free man now. I'm 18 years old, and to put this out there, I just haven't, I just really haven't been motivated at all just to make YouTube videos in general. I haven't had the motivation. YouTube just kind of killed its app just in general. Shut up. Shut up. I'm yapping you. But I will be, I will probably be taking a break from YouTube for a while, just because it's taken a lot on my mental health. It really is. I've also been really fucked up lately due to my depression, all of my issues I have, um, and not just that, but also I had a friend or two that died due to suicide, um, which is not okay. And the stuff he killed himself for is an entire different story. But he killed himself due to physical and social media harassment, due to due to accusations against him that were not true in the slightest, and it fucked him up. And it really fucked him up, bothered him, and he died. He killed himself. He killed himself over it, actually. He was, yeah, I was really close with him. I was really close with him. We met on VR chat, but the reason I cried so hard when I found out is because he helped me out through anxiety attacks, panic attacks, a lot of like mental breakdowns and emotional breakdowns I've had on VR chat, because I don't have anybody to help me through those things, and he was there and helped me through it. I cannot thank him enough. But yeah, I was just playing VR. Um, went to go call him to see how he's doing because I haven't talked to him in a while, and I call him, pick up the phone, and come to find out that somebody in his family picks up the phone and goes like, "Who is this?" And I go like, "Hi, you must be his mother or something, or some family member like this or that." I've come to call him because I'm just checking up on him, and I'm told that I'm sorry, but he's dead. And for a second, I didn't really think it was true.
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected, a hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
Shut up, you fucking Indian! I'm talking. Um, but yeah, no, I just found out that he died. He killed himself. He killed himself. He hung himself. Um, actually, I break down in VR chat with a few of my friends. I was playing with her, and and her friends were there too. And I start breaking down. Yeah, and he's just gone. He's gone. Most people that don't know me or know me well enough, or just don't, or just be so negative or low about me is they would say, oh, you're guilt tripping. Oh, you're guilt tripping. That didn't happen. You're crying over nothing. You're crying over somebody that you barely even knew. Yes, yeah. Yeah, maybe to you I'm guilt tripping. Yeah, maybe to you may seem like I'm guilt tripping or I'm crying over somebody that I barely knew. But hey, it's still a person. You can't just not cry about a person, especially when you know them. And people just get killed and murdered every fucking day in this country, and it is not okay. I can't do anything to stop it because I'm 18 years old and I'm unemployed. I can't do anything. I can barely take care of myself. But but yeah, that's just how it is. You know, shit like this happens because just fucked up people. Yeah, and it, and I feel like I'm to blame because I I had a feeling he probably wasn't well, I feel like I'm to blame because I couldn't help him. He he had a lot of issues, but the problem with him is he wouldn't tell anybody. Like the thing is about him is when he had issues, like when he had any issue whatsoever, like let's say emotional or depression wise or just anger, he would keep calm, tend to himself. He wouldn't tell anybody. He wouldn't tell a fucking soul. And that's why I always worried about him the fucking most out of all the friends I had because you know, uh, if he was gonna do anything to himself, he wouldn't tell fucking a soul, dude. He wouldn't even tell his own friends, his brother, his fucking family at best. He wouldn't tell a fucking soul even if he wanted to. Well, if he wanted to, he would, but knowing him, he wouldn't. Yeah, and I was on VR chat, and when that happened, and I started breaking down, crying, and I was just crying back and forth, just saying it should have been me, because it really should have. And I've lost basically all my friends at this point. So it's just me down here. It's and I always look up at the sky when I go outside and always say, I'm still down here, guys. I'm still down here. Because I am. Do I want to be down here? No, but do I have to? Yeah, I do. People may go like, and people may ask, what? Why do you gotta be down here? And I always go like, because, so I can help more people in my lifetime, but before I go up there and visit them. It's scary. I don't want to die, but we're all gonna die one day. We just don't know when or how. And there's out of all honesty, there really is nothing for us on the other side. I'm an atheist. I know the cold dead ass truth. There is nothing for us out there. There is no heaven. There is no hell. There is nothing, dude. It's just a bright light, then darkness, then everything fucking fades. Yeah, there's nothing for us, man. There really isn't. It to think, and and there's so many things wrong with because I have the most intuition and knowledge out of anybody on planet Earth about death. We don't even know what the fuck we are. Like, I'm more self-sentient and self-wondering than any fucking person on Earth. Like, scientists say we're humans. How do we know that? We don't even know what the fuck we are. And these things called planets, how do we know they're planets? We don't even know what the fuck they are. And yeah, and in states, how do we know that? How do we know that's what they really are? They're just pieces of land that we took over. That millions different that millions of us with different languages and different races and people just took over and built civilization on top of one. Like how do we know they're called states? Countries. Same thing with countries. We just took a part of a land, took it over, and just called it what it is. But we don't know if that we don't know if it's actually called that or what. And presidents, I if you really think about it, presidents are just people with just just higher ranks that expect it that like to control the community and make it a living hell for all of us. Okay, there's that. Yeah. Um, I will admit there has been a lot of shit I'm not proud of that I've done in this lifetime. But hey, if we wouldn't be human if we didn't do anything fucked up, right? But death is such a scary thing to think about. Because first of all, it's scary to think that we can die. It is. It really is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. So long story short, I'm taking a break from YouTube for a while. Um, will I still upload? Possibly. I have no idea. I really don't. Um, if I do continue to upload content, it's most likely going to be pre-recorded stuff So, for instance, because that's the only way I've been keeping up, like with my upload schedule on like PS5 console shit and stuff, is I would just frick record the video itself. I would pre-record it and just have it sit there, and then when it would come to my time to upload it, I just upload it. So yeah, what I'm saying is I could just upload something I made like let's say like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of, yeah, no, because if people actually took the time to actually understand how terrifying it is to die and how scary death is in general, there'd be a lot, there'd be a lot less, shootings, murders, and shit, because people don't understand how terrifying it is.
Without spy penguins, scientists may have never discovered that penguins incubate their eggs in small
Shut
cave
up,
burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
shut up, you fucking Indian, stupid Indian AI. I don't go. I want to hear you fucking talk, bro. I'm not in the mood. Yeah. How the fuck do they even get in? They keep getting in somehow, and I have no idea. But yeah, um, and keep in mind this is only a temporary break from YouTube. It's just so I can like get my mental health figured out, go away for a while and shit. Um, just so I can get my life sorted out and figured out, man. Because as of right now, I am at a complete loss. I have no job. I have no current income. I have no idea how to get a job. I don't know what job I want that pays well. I have no idea. I'm just worried of I just want to get my own I'm just trying to get enough money to the point to where I won't have to worry about bills. I can get my own house somewhere of any land I'd like, maybe possibly the forest and the cat and have a cabin at max. And yeah, he's a thumper. Where the fuck? Is there like a builder tool or something? Because this is my habitat builder. Because like I'm hoping this is it. Because I'm hoping there's at least somewhat of a builder tool at least. Because I'm hoping this would be it. Ah, fuck yes, dude. Oh my god, dude. I can finally build a fucking base. Hatch. Solar panel. Thermal plant. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add some windows. Right. I said we wanna add some windows up in this bitch. Uh, wait. Okay.
The jukebox lets you listen to music in your base. No one said survival couldn't be funky. The sweet scent of dirty bean water.
Oh, thank God, dude. Even though I don't need remotely any of this. Oh, oh my God. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, but you know, the reason I say death is not exactly a good thing and why we need to stop killing and why all these fucking psychotic pieces of shit that have no fucking father need to stop killing people. Because us as what we are, we're humans, but as I said, we don't know that, right? We don't know what we are. But I do know one thing for certain. Um there's only one of us in existence, and we are all unique and different in our own way. We have one life, might as well live it how you want to live it and live it to your fullest. Do stuff, do stuff that you want to do. You know, like how the song that you know where it goes like, "My father told me one day, remember," something like, "So live a life you will. One day you'll leave this world behind. So live a life you will remember." That that is a true statement. One day you will leave this world behind. So live a life you will all fucking remember. As you may have known, I don't even think either of you even give a fuck or even noticed, but it's quiet. There's no barking. The shorts I used to get popular off, the shorts I used to get popular off of was with my dog. She's no longer with us. We had to put her down because she had cancer in the form of a tumor in her mouth that was hurting her. And it was making her see shit and make her bark at stuff that wasn't even there. So it was affecting her brain, and it was gonna kill her. No, for a fact, it was gonna kill her. So you know, we took my dogs. So her name was Stella. She was a pug. Um, took her to the vet to get euthanized, and I didn't. It didn't feel real. I didn't want to do it because I know how it is with death. All they do is see a bright light and then darkness. I didn't want to put her through the pain. Now it hurt me seeing her in pain, but I didn't want to let her go. But I had to because hey, she would have been free. She wouldn't have been pain no more. And she ain't. She ain't pain no more. She ain't in pain anymore. She's not in pain anymore. She's free. She's free. She's not hurt anymore. She's free. She's up there with. She's up there with my friends. My friends are up there with her. Guarantee you they're having the fucking time of their life. Guarantee you they're having the times of their fucking. They're having the time of their life up there. Those bastards. No, those fucking bastards. Yeah, they're having so much fun up there. Yeah, I just fucking know my dog. I just know Stella's having the fucking best time up there as well. With my homeboys, homeboy Judah, Jason, and old Nick, and old Nick. Nick, that motherfucker, I swear to God, that motherfucker will make me laugh in ways you wouldn't even fucking imagine. He's a bigger comedian than me. Ugh. Now they're gone. They're fucking gone. And yet here I am, on this stupid, pathetic rock of a fucking planet, just sitting down here suffering and rotting. That's all I'm doing. I'm just rotting down here. I'm suffering. That's all I'm doing. And the hardest part about being a dog owner is the thing is with dogs is they are your best friend for a very short part of your life to them, but for them, you're their best friend for their entire life. And um, it just like being a dog because Nobody on this planet will understand besides fellow dog owners themselves. They don't know that those motherfuckers are our best friend and on for a short period, for a short part of our life. Because hey, dogs don't live that long, and I always and I even told my dad too, way before we found out she had cancer. I even told him too, dude, because he was telling me that the time for Stella to be put down for the time, because she was getting old. He was telling me that that time is coming, and I was telling him, I ain't ready for that. I really ain't. I had three pets. I had two bearded dragons in Stella. Two bearded dragons, they died. That already made me fucking depressed. But to but to think that but to think that the two biggest duo in this family is now separated, and one of them is gone. Me and that dog were unseparable, like inseparable. You could not separate us, no matter how hard you tried. She was my partner in crime. We did everything together. We ate food together. We went outside together. We played together. We ran around together. We slept together. And I just can't accept the fact because she used to wait for my dad to get off of work by the door, and we would just wait for, and she'd be waiting there, just waiting for him to come through the door. She's not there anymore, and she would always wait for me to get off of school, and I remember how happy she used to be. She would jump up, do her little dance, and then come to me and just be so happy to see me. And during the times when she got old, she lost her hearing. She lost her hearing, so she couldn't hear. And but she could still see, and she can understand that. Like she could still understand that time that one times we were upset. But the unique thing about Stella, unlike most dogs, that's very rare for a dog, is she can tell when you're upset. She knows when you're angry. She knows when you're sad. She knows when you're emotional, and she knows, and she hops up on my lap every time, and it helps me through it. And every single day I come through that front door of my house, I always expect her to see her there waiting, and she's not there. She's not. And in my brain, I can't accept that she's gone. I just want to look her. There's some nights I wake up because I swear to God, I hear her barking, or I hear the pitter patter of her paws on the kitchen floor. I swear to God, I do. So I wake up and there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I just I I'm at a loss because I can't do it. I just can't. I know I'm 18 and I need to grow up and accept the fact that she's gone and move on, but I can't move on. I can't move on because how am I supposed to move on from somebody I've had my entire life? Because how do I move on from somebody who's been with me through my whole damn life? And I couldn't even say, and I managed to say goodbye. I just it still haunts me. It still haunts me because it haunts me every single time because I always think about when we went in the room. They put some medicine to put her to sleep. So she was sleeping. Um, so she was sleeping when they were gonna put her down. And the thing that broke me the most is when she was sleeping, and I and me, my, me. My dad and my mom were there, and she was sleeping. Next thing you know, they come through the door, and she's on like the table, and we're holding her, we're looking at her, and they inject that into her, and she's gone. She stops breathing, because because woman when she's peacefully sleeping, just making that adorable snoring noise she always does, and then they inject that into her, and she stops. She just stops. It just stops, just dead silent, and then my heart just stopped for a good like 30 seconds. And after that, I'm crying. And I feel every emotion known to man. I'm angry. I'm depressed. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm everything. I wanted to throw something. I wanted to fight somebody. But the one thing, there's a few words that I swear to God I heard her tell me in my head, and it was fight and take care of yourself. She told me two words in my head that I swear to God I heard, which was fight and take care of yourself. I've had that dog since I was 4 years old, and we put her down when I was 17. Like when I was 17, because I don't even think I was 18 yet. I don't even think I was 18 yet when we put her down. And sorry, um, but yeah, it's just we just put her down. We put her down. She wasn't in pain anymore. But it hurt me so bad to see that. Most grown men couldn't do that. That's what my dad told me. He put his shoulder on my arm and said, "Hey, Bubba, listen. Most grown men couldn't have done that." Well, yeah, I'm not most grown men. I'm 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 not even I'm not even like most people because the way I handle grief is completely different. And I've been living with this pain for a very long time. I've been and weeks after that, weeks after that, I haven't. Weeks after that, I showered, stood in it, didn't move, took my sleep medication. I didn't want to sleep. I barely slept. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I didn't eat. I didn't drink. I didn't do anything. All I did was just go in my room and isolate myself. That's all I did. And this is why I've taken a break from YouTube for a while. Is because all my emotional trauma, PTSD, and just everything in general, my depression in general, it's affecting my mental health. That's why I just taking a break from YouTube. That's why I wanted to make this video. Yeah, that's why I just wanted to make this video because in case people wonder where I went, they know and they know the shit I went through. And people may go like, "Oh, well, it's just a dog. You're crying over it. Just move on." I can't fucking move on. You don't understand, and nobody understands. I can't move on from it. I've had the dog since I was 4 years old, maybe even younger. And I took one final picture of her, before we took her to the vet that day, and we gave her we gave her the best final day on this earth that we could. We gave her McDonald's and stuff because she did like some human food. She did like cheeseburgers and stuff from McDonald's. We gave her a cheeseburger too. We took her on golf cart rides because she loves going on because me and my dad have a golf cart. So we always just go around to the mail and stuff, go on for golf cart rides around the trailer park. She loved doing that. and I just wish I had more like physical interaction or experience with her at least. Like paranormal wise. I just wish she come by for a visit every now and then and just give me like a sign or two and just give me a sign or two and so she could tell me that she's still here. So she can just tell me that she's still here, with me, and that'd make me feel at least a little bit better. But I haven't had any of that. Yeah, it's a whole thing. And I physically I'm a tough man, but mentally I'm fragile as glass. Emotionally. So I just been dealing with my pain and depression in ways most men do. Like drinking and other stuff. I mean, well, I would assume drinking, but mainly other stuff to deal with my depression. And how men mostly usually deal with depression. Yeah, but it's just it's just hard, man. It's been fucking bothering the fuck out of me for a long time. Yeah, it's just I can't move on from it because it hurts too much to think about, and well, not just because it hurts too much to think about, but it just hurts me in general. Um, and I remember that like we still have we still have her collar and her harness, and her dog clothes. Just the thing that she's gone hurts me every single time I think about it. And and the reason I'm this and the reason of how I am as a person like this is because when I was younger, there was so much death in the family to the point to where it affected me as a young kid and turned me into a completely different person when I was in my teenage when I became a teenager because I had like a lot of family members pass away when I was younger, and most of them were the good family members. So like, and yeah, like the people that actually fucking mattered, and not the fucking terrible cunt, not the terrible fucking cunts in our fucking family. Yeah, just you know, and the only one I know how to fucking deal with my pain is yeah, it's just yeah, it's fucking and knowing all and going through pain like this can really affect a man. It doesn't matter how fucking old you are. you know, I remember when we took her into the vet that I was crying, my mom was crying. Meanwhile, my fucking dad just chilling like it's normal. I'm pretty sure because he was hurting too. He just wanted to hide it because he's the man of the house. Uh, but yeah, it's just and Stella didn't really mind when my mom was crying, but when she saw me crying, she like almost confused. She was like, why are you crying, Bubba? Because she was deaf, she couldn't hear, and she looked at me like, why are you crying? I'm pretty sure she knew she was gonna die when we went in there. She knew. I guarantee you she did. And after I get done crying, I feel like fucking shit. I've just been I've just been so hurt lately. So I've been trying to fucking find a partner to help me through my issues. Well, I'm dating a transgender, but I'm probably just that's not even gonna work for me. But it's just in general, like I can't. And I was put on depression medication because of how bad it affected me. But now I'm off depression medication because it worked at first, but then it didn't work anymore. And they told me to increase the dosage, which was 2 pills, which was 100 milligrams. And then there was one night I just like they're like the night that they like literally switched it up, like the day they switched it up, and when it became night, I had a total fucking total fucking just outburst freak out, and then my parents finally understood of how I felt and shit, and it concerned them because they're going like why do you want to kill yourself and shit. I'm like, just in general, I'm sitting there explaining, shit, going like, yeah, this that, and I'm done with life. I'm just mad at life in general. And the way I deal with my emotion is how my emotions work is I have so much emotion and depression to a point to where it builds up anger and gets so pent up that I don't know how to physically let it out that isn't in a very aggressive way, because my anger is more of so when I'm like upset or angry, mine is more of like a fight rather than flight. I don't run, I fight. All I want to do is just fight. Yeah. Yeah, so this is gonna be my last video for a while, guys, and I'm terribly sorry that you're knowing this now, but this is gonna be my last video for a while. So I want so here's what I want you all to know: you all have purpose in life. It may take you a very long time to find it. You can find it at a young age or when you're older. You all have a purpose of life, so don't kill yourself over what people say or what happens in your life. It may be bad. It may be bad, but believe me, it will get better. It may not seem like it at that point when you're at your lowest, but it'll get better. I guarantee you it will. Just don't make this dumb mistakes I did. Just don't. Just be yourself, be who you are, live your life to the fullest, and just have a fucking good time with your life because we only have one. And death is so scary to think about. I don't want any of you random people to die. I may not know but you're my subscribers, and I care about everybody, especially when they're a good person. Live your life to the fullest and live it how you want to live it. So, because one day you will leave this world behind, so live a life you will fucking remember. Okay, guys, Deer Skull out. Thank you. This is a special video for mental health awareness. Goodbye. This is gonna so yeah, this is my last video for a while because I'm taking a break from YouTube. So if you see me upload content, that doesn't mean I'm active. It's just pre-recorded stuff. Okay. Goodbye.